Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back to the channel. We got some more Team Yankee coverage for you today. We're taking a look at some Iraqi units. We're going to be branching out and doing another force here, just to kind of have a little bit of a change up from the West Germans that we have for our forces. But before we get into the details here, guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, help us continue our growth. Also, if you want to pick up anything, we'll try and put a link to the Team Yankee page in the description, so check that out. But anyway, today we're taking a look at the ZSU-57-2, a little bit of anti-air, one of the options available for the Iraqis here. Of course, if you're playing Soviets, you know all about these as well, and other flavors of Warsaw Pact. But that's one of the neat things here about the Iraqis is just the sheer variety of things that they have available to them in this game. So kind of a little breakdown of assembly on the back there, but we'll get this open for you guys. We'll take a look at the models, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, got everything open up here for you. So there is no actual stat card in this kit. I don't know if that's just because it's maybe one of the older ones or something, but picking up if you have like a Soviet ZSU one. You get basically the same stats. Although the Iraqis may have some slightly different special rules. We do have the Iraqi pack and, of course, Oil War, where you have your army list and everything. So these guys hit pretty hard for being what they are. Certainly good at dropping things like helicopters, but will struggle with jets a little bit just because they don't have the fast tracking ability, basically. So the turrets didn't have a radar or anything to keep up, so I think it was all like actual visual tracking. 18-9 off the top of my head, if I recall correctly. So even though it's a 57 mil, hits a little bit weaker actually than the Gepard from the West Germans, which I think goes to like AT-11 on its guns, which are 37 mils. So interesting difference there, but nonetheless, pretty neat tank, very iconic. You can see the crew in there with looks like ammo around the outside there. So speaking of which, let's get a little close up here. So let's see if we can get this to properly focus here. So let's see, there we go. Yeah, it looks like that. Again, this is resin and metal, so not a new plastic or anything like that. Got our gun barrels here, a little bit of damage. Nah, I shouldn't say damage, just a little bit of warpage from the packaging. Our tracks, of course, mud flaps, guards, and all that stuff. Some crew heads and like ranging or tracking device or whatever that might be, sighting device there. But the tanks themselves, I'll give you guys an idea here. So turret off, again, that standard Battlefront resin that we've all come to know and work with over the years. So pretty solid detail for what it is. A little bit of cleanup work, of course, required here. None of these ever come like exactly perfect. So, but a little bit of sanding, a little bit of prep work, and it won't really be too difficult to get these ready. But yeah, that's a quick look at the ZSU here. And again, yeah, all our tracks and stuff got a little bit of work there too. But yeah, you get 2 of them in the box. I think 4 is possibly the max you run in the platoon. We don't have the book handy right now. But a nice little pickup and fairly cheap as well if you're looking for a little bit of anti-air, but certainly can grind up things like armored cars and other light vehicles and stuff like that. So obviously going to struggle to do anything to any sort of main battle tank whatsoever, even if it's side shots. But other, again, weaker things certainly are fair game for that if there are no aircraft for you to deal with. So, but these guys really can't take a punch either, so you definitely want to keep them in some sort of cover or safety, or limit lines of fire to them as much as you can. And these also being open-topped as well, kind of rough there. But nonetheless, a pretty fun little tank and very iconic here for the Iraqis. Of course, they have so many different things in their force are available to them. So we'll be bringing you guys much more coverage of that as we work through the sort of start of our collection that we have there. So hit us up in the comments, guys, if you still run these in your Iraqi force, what your success or failures have been, whether you've struggled with them, or what you've found... what kind of list that you found they work well in. So it'd be interesting to hear from you guys there. So drop us some comments. Appreciate all the people who do that. Again, like and subscribe, guys. We got plenty more Team Yankee content coming. Again, a lot more from the Iraqis right now. We're about halfway through painting our West German, so we'll have that available for you guys soon and start bringing out some battle reports for you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.